Of course, Sophie Cunningham owned Jacy Sheldon from the same game that Marina Mabrey did the massive body slam into Caitlin Clark on. And of course, later in the game, Sophie Cunningham would take her rightful place as the Indiana Fever.
Sophie Cunningham of the Indiana Fever has once again become the talk of the WNBA after hilariously and emphatically getting the better of Jacy Sheldon, a player who stirred up plenty of controversy this season for her overly physical play, most infamously by poking Caitlin Clark in the eye during a previous matchup. This latest episode unfolded in spectacular fashion. With the memory of Sheldon's unsportsmanlike behavior still fresh, Cunningham seized the opportunity during their rematch to deliver both on the scoreboard and on the court, serving up some poetic basketball justice.
This one is kind of crazy. When you get Sophie Cunningham to sign a Jacy Sheldon rookie card with property of, that is crazy. That is crazy. Property of Sophie Cunningham.
Throughout the heated game, every encounter between Cunningham and Sheldon was charged with extra tension. Fans and commentators alike were on high alert, given the history between the two, including the prior game's infamous eye poke that left Clark and the Fever frustrated and angry. True to her reputation for backing up her teammates and never shying away from an on-court response, Cunningham made her presence felt early, using clean physical play and clever tough defense to frustrate Sheldon at every turn. The real fireworks, however, came late in the contest as Sheldon drove for a layup. Cunningham didn't just contest the shot, she wrapped up Sheldon with a firm, bear hug foul that sent a very clear "don't mess with us" message across the league. While the foul was hard, it was not reckless or intended to injure. In fact, Cunningham executed it with exactly the kind of calculated grit that has made her a fan favorite. That play, viewed by many as a justified if unsanctioned response to the lack of officiating protection for Caitlin Clark and the Fever, ignited more than just the scoreboard. Players from both teams converged, tempers flared, and the skirmish briefly spilled near the fans, creating a charged spectacle that had NBA Twitter buzzing for hours. Both Cunningham and Sheldon were ejected, underscoring just how seriously Cunningham takes her role as team defender and emotional leader. Far from apologizing, Cunningham actually poked fun at the situation on social media and off the court, even signing a fan's Sheldon trading card with the playful message property of Sophie Cunningham, a move that had fans howling in support and cemented her emerging reputation as not just an enforcer, but a meme machine and cultural presence in league circles. Cunningham's willingness to stand up for her teammates, especially after repeated physical run-ins with Sheldon, has endeared her to Fever fans and to neutral followers who appreciate toughness balanced by sportsmanship.